primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. For the first time with their rookie from USF. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dropping back to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Escapes a defender. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes out to the left. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing it on 2nd down. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Steelers set to punt it. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's dropping back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Steelers
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Dragon 60. Ready.
They're throwing it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Can't manage even a yard on 2nd and goal, and they'll have 3rd and goal from the 5.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 8, 60 back.
Looking to throw here. Getting out to his left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Aubrey puts it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. This is Johnson heading right. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on, ready.
Again, this is Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action on first down. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Working quickly here.
He was taken down by Kirby Joseph. 4 yards.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second and 6 coming up here.
Warrior 70. Here we go. Go.
He'll look to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back for their first points of this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and hauling a heck of a souvenir.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Taken in by Williams outright. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So on fourth down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. On the draw, this is Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
It's Johnson on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Dime coverage from the Lions. Third down.
Buffalo 18. Tag 19 Lions. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He's going to throw it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, check that. Cowboy 82. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Johnson up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Justin Matabike making that stop.
4-yard line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18 reps. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll air it out on third. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. This one to Williams out left side. Short pick up to their own 31. Jack Sawyer working hard, making the stop.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and long for him here. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. J.K. Scott on the punt. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the go.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. That's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready? Panther 60, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Ready?
Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Let's go, let's go.
Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Get it. 65 catch. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Lions take over as he records his 10th career INT.
This is a time the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A 3-yard gain leaves him just a little short. A decision to make now on 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 30. Five-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Manages a gain of 3 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push the lead to 20.
27, Steelers 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with him.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Panther 11, Panther.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the third. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers drop the lead back to 13.
7, Steelers 14. First Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down, and they go right back to it. Breaks the tackle. He dodged the tackle. And stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackler if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Offense to the line for second down. This time it's a passing play. Hits his running back. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pass play on first and 10. Intercepted in the end zone. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Forced out to his right. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. Going the other way. Lions have it. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. He's got it near the 10. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one. And they've got the football too. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Lions push the lead to 20.
Steelers 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Ready.
All ready for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Shot.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Going deep here for the end zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers drop the lead back to 13.
Steelers 21.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third down from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This one taken in from his own end zone. Here we go. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to start the drive. It's a screen play to Warren. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Second down pass play coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Going with a screen to Johnson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sticking to the air here. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Ready? 90, pass to 60, pass to 60. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, that typically is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60.
1st down, play action. Catch made by Austin. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
On 2nd down, Warren. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Warren once more. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing on 2nd. Into traffic, complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
1st and goal, Warren. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a two-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
On the return, here comes Austin. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready?
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets the first before stopping the clock. And even 20 seconds to go. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
79 Broncos. 70 Lock Warriors. 70. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Complete out to the right side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 7, 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, Trap Dragon 60. Ready.
Looking in the air here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. And now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
This is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure that missed win. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.